Okay, welcome back everyone to another special episode of Yoda's Hut. I'm Bill. I go by Yoda Man on the boards, and once again I'm joined for commentary by Derek. Hey Derek, how's it going?
I'm doing all right.
All right, so what we have here is the third and final game of the semifinal match between myself, I'm on the right in this screen, against Mitch 2480 from the boards, he's on the left, in the New Year's online tournament sponsored by Master Jedi Adam. So we split the first two games. We each won with Dark Side, and as we got to game three, we got talking, and Mitch didn't remember if we were supposed to be able to switch decks or not, and he kind of indicated he thought we were just supposed to play the same decks, even though I think on the boards we had kind of all agreed you could switch if you wanted to. So I just I didn't want to make it seem unfair since I was pretty sure he was going to play the Scum deck, so I just agreed to play my same light side deck again after he chose to play dark side for the third game. And again, we did play the same decks again as we did in the second game, which he won pretty handily. So my deck is Jedi affiliation with two May the Force be with you, two Heroes Beginning, two Heroes Trial, one Secret of Yavin 4, one Watchers in the Wasteland, one Flight of the Crow, and one Survivors. And his Scum deck is two Masterful Manipulation, two Heartless Tactics, two I Don't Like You Either, two His High Exaltedness, one Hutt's Menagerie, and then one Hive of Scum and Villainy. So he's got Greedo in there, as we mentioned in game two, which gave him a
hmm
third captured, as you mentioned too in that last commentary. Three two-cost bounty hunters, which should come in free for Jabba. That was, pretty interesting pick there, but it made sense with Jabba. So yeah, any thoughts as
Yeah.
we're getting ready to see the deciding game of this semifinal match, and winner will move on to the finals here.
Yeah, well, hopefully it works out better. You were pretty much resource screwed the first time, so, um, hopefully it comes out a little better for that. So,
Yeah, and
other than that, it should just be, the same type of thing. So, I see you don't have Miss May the Force this game, though, which you did have last game.
right, and he's got two Heartless Tactics and one his High Exaltedness for his.
Oh,
So he's going to get to start with five resources. I started with Secret of Yavin 4, Heroes Beginning, and Heroes Trial.
yeah, you can't ask for a much better objective flop for Scum.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I would have liked to have May the Force be with you, but I was just, hoping he didn't start Jabba stuff captured like he did last game, and maybe I could keep a Luke on the board this
Yeah.
time, but for longer than a turn. I was pretty happy that he didn't play a Jabba turn one, that he played the Doctor and he played a deck collector.
Yeah, that's tolerable. It
Yeah,
could be worse.
and then he played Malakili, so he could get to search for a creature card. So I think his
I
only
think that
options really are Bubo or the Rancor,
Rancor.
and he got Bubo, which will go to his hand here.
Yeah.
So, and I certainly would like to have some resources this game too.
Well, you can't get much worse in resources than the previous game.
No, I mean, yeah, I never got one until I drew that Sulan or whatever towards the end,
You
but it
drew a
was,
Sulon on the last turn when the game was already basically over.
yeah, so turn one resource would be nice.
hmm
Yoda early would be nice, something like that to just kind of. Actually, 3PO early would be nice to try to cancel an event. So
Yeah.
that's why he's in that deck.
hmm
Um, all right, so it looks like he's probably just going to commit something and pass turn. I would think you commit Malakili here. Yeah, and keep Dr. Evans in off. So yeah, so he's going to take balance, douse this one since we just got started. And it looks like I discarded supporting fire. And see if I can maybe get a resource this time. Yeah, I did get one. There's a Dagobah Training Grounds. I'll take that.
Hmm.
And then there's a nudge, so the die will go back to 0. And then figure he won't necessarily want to use a captured on the nudge or Hut's Hospitality probably. And he didn't have Snoov in his deck, so we're less
Well,
worried
Hut's
about that.
Hospitality can't hit the nudge. It's got to
Oh,
be
that's right.
character
Yeah, it's got to be a
droid.
character droid. He'd have to be captured. I don't think he wastes captured on nudge.
Nah. Not unless you need that final click of the dial and it's at the end of the game,
right?
you can do it. But
And there's
no.
Luke again.
Well, that's first and second round last time, and then first round this time.
Yep.
Although this time you don't have the saber, though.
No, unless it's under Hero's Beginning or if it's still in my hand or something.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna swing here. There's no reason not to.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a way to blank Luke. He could
No, he
maybe tactics him,
can
but
tactics him if he can win edge.
yeah, but he's got 4 cards in hand because he got Bubo back, but I'm not, and I guess I'm going after his High Exaltedness. I want to keep him, try to blow that up so he can't actually start recycling event cards if I can help it.
Mm. That's a problem. All three of those objectives are just brutal.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
I mean, it's not Navy brutal, but they're pretty brutal.
They're pretty dang close. Especially I mean, it only takes 1 or 2 cards captured to make Dengar's objective just obscene.
Right.
And
Especially with both out.
yeah. So and then you his high exaltedness is just I mean that's the engine that makes that deck go in terms of being able to repeat your captured and all your tricks and stuff. So
Yeah, so he's just blocking with Malakili, just sending him to the wolves, I guess.
well, he's not going to do anything else with him. At the
Yeah.
very least, he pulls an edge card out from you.
Yeah, I took one from Hero's Beginning. It looks like he just put a couple in and I put 2 in. So he's going to win Edge.
What did you put in?
Uh,
Nothing important
I think I
there.
put Evaporator in.
Yeah.
So he's going to get to
Yeah,
do a damage to Luke, though.
he was just mainly getting edge cards out, I think, there.
Yeah, and I'm taking balance back with the nudge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, all I did was pitch 1 card from Hero's Beginning. I left the other cards in my hand, so I should still have 3 there, I guess. Although it looks like I only have 2. I don't think I used the one from. I thought I used one from Hero's Beginning. All right, so at this point I'm thinking, okay, he's gonna probably play captured on me because
Yeah,
that's
you
how the
got
first
three
game went.
cards. You have 3 cards in hand
Yeah,
still.
I wasn't able to free up Luke, unfortunately,
Yeah.
and
So
he's still
yeah,
got.
you don't have any blockers. It's the question of what can he put down now.
Yeah, he's putting down a few cards. I guess maybe he likes to count out resources or something. I'm not sure. I should have asked him why he's doing that. So there's Bubo. Makes sense.
This time he didn't get any resources this
And
game.
well, he did get the deck collector first turn, and there's
Yeah,
Greedo.
I hadn't seen him in a long time.
Yeah, so if he loses an edge battle, he automatically takes a damage. But he's
Yeah,
got 2 white guns and a white blast. So
yeah, he's two cost 3 health. He's not terrible. I just wish he was in. I wish his set has the captured and that everything else is just so mediocre. You just don't really want to use
yeah,
him.
and I'm not sure what he's going. I think I redirected to Secret Haven 4. Yeah, I could probably put the nudge in the way here if I wanted to, just to get some cards out of his hand. I mean, really, if the nudge dies, it's not a big deal. And then I made a
Well,
mistake there.
you could do 2 damage to Greedo by doing
Yeah.
that.
So he played He Doesn't Like You after
Oh.
when he struck with Greedo and then killed Luke. And I was not expecting that. That was a really good play on his part. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're kidding me. So, um, yeah, because I was thinking I could have put the nudge in the way. I probably should have. I just was not even thinking about that card. Of course, he could
Mm.
have taken him out if he had gotten aggressive anyway with Doctor and Bubo. It would have left him with no blockers, but it might have been worth the attempt to
Mm-hmm.
to get rid of Luke. But that was definitely not what I was expecting there. I figured, oh, I don't need to block. Big deal. I get some damage in. So I ended up with 2 damage on Secret Yavin 4. And once again, my Luke hasn't made it past the tourney, hit the board. So
Well, at least now you can use unfinished business on him.
that is true. If I could draw an unfinished business. There is Luke's land speeder. That's not bad. And again, I don't think he has anything to blank that with.
Nope. Everything he's got is two cost right now.
Yeah. And I still have 2 resources. And I'm going to swing with the land speeder at something. Not sure what I'm going after here. Of course, it might be waiting to see if he redirects anyway. Or if he blocks before I decide if I want to redirect. Yeah, he didn't. I'm not sure what I attacked since he didn't move the cards there.
Mm.
I think he might be deciding, does he want to block? He's going to block with both. Right.
That makes sense. He can kill it. It only has 2 health, right? Or does it have 3?
It's
No, it
got
only has
2.
2. Yeah,
Yeah,
unless you win edge, he's gonna kill it.
right. If I win edge, I'll be able to focus something down, though. Keep him
Yeah.
from killing it. Yeah, so it looks like I put 2 in edge, and he's only put 1 in so far. He's putting the second one in. I haven't taken any from Hero's Beginning yet. There we go. Yeah, I gotta think there's gotta be something in there worth me using. So I took one from Hero's Beginning and put it in. He's put a third card in. I think he's all in now. And I'm gonna put a fourth card in. Trying to sneak out an edge battle here. So I had a seeds. Do I have 2 seeds? Looks like I put in a bunch.
I think it's a seeds and a protection, maybe.
Oh, maybe it is a protection. Yeah, so I seeds Dr. Evans in. I
How
don't know
much
what
did
he
Mitch
had.
have?
Yeah, I
Did
don't
you
know.
end up?
Maybe he won. I think I have 8 though. I'm putting the protection on Secret of Yavin 4. He had a nudge, a force rejuve in there, it looks like. Yeah, so I guess we'll find out in a second. Um, yeah, so I went after one of the Heartless tactics, it looks like. Got to. Yeah, I must have won Edge, and I bet I'm going to focus. That must have been why I did that. Oh, I focused Greedo.
Interesting that you didn't redirect
Yeah, I
down
don't know
to
why I
high
didn't.
exaltedness.
Yeah, especially after he defended, because then I could have potentially taken it out.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm going to take balance back, so down will get a 2. Okay. That might be why.
Yeah, but still, I think you won 4 damage on that objective.
Yeah, so what I probably should have done, though, since I went Edge, was hit seeds on Bubo, so Dr. Advinson would have again been locked down instead.
Yeah.
That was a misplay on my part where I put that seeds.
Yeah, because now he's got the tactics, and you could potentially attack with him if he wants to and put another tactics on the speeder.
Right. Yeah, unless I try to block with the nudge to turn off the tactics somehow.
Yeah, you're sacrificing the nudge if you do that, though.
Yeah,
Unless you have a heat.
that's true. If I have a heat and I win edge, I could kill the doctor.
Well, no, you're not with Bubo out there.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Yeah, so it wouldn't really matter.
No.
Even a heat wouldn't matter there. What is that? I can't see. Is that Java again?
I don't know.
I think it is.
Yeah, that's Java.
Figures. The big
He's so
slug.
good.
Yeah.
He's even better to draw than Zazor, I think, at this point.
Yeah. Now, about the only thing I was breathing a sigh of relief over here is he had no blast. So he had the tactics, but he didn't have the blast.
Mm-hmm. I was kind of surprised you put the shield on Yavin instead of on the
The speeder.
speeder when he blocked, especially because he has no blast. There's just not a lot of threat over there.
Yeah. I think when I did that, I guess because he had played all those captured the first game, I think I was just assuming, did I really want to put a shield on that if it just ends up getting captured?
Well, it might be more likely that he spends the captured versus saving it.
Right.
And you get it out, and then it's gone. Otherwise, he's going to do something else with it.
Yeah, so he's going to send the doctor in after Secret Yavin 4, and I don't think I'm going to bother blocking here.
No.
Because there's really no point with Bubo being out, like you said. Even if
Mm-hmm.
I get a shot off the doctor and have a heat, he's just going to protect. So I don't have 4 heats in my deck. That's what it would take.
Yeah, unless you get your other seeds, there's no way you can save the nudge if you block.
Right. Yeah, if I have the other seeds, I'm better off holding on to it, maybe hitting Jabba with it. Yeah, so he's
Yep.
going to double focus, though, and he's putting the tactics on the speeder, leaving Jabba back for defense. And he's going to have a lot of edge cards now, too. So but
Yep.
he's going to take balance. Speeder will not free up. So I'm still thinking back, it was just such a annoying that I lost Luke to the Greedo, he doesn't like you combination going in unopposed. Said I really was not expecting that.
Yeah. Luke's probably the most annoying unit in the deck to deal with.
Yep.
Oh.
So I got another resource, so I'll take that. And then 3PO, which I could have used before to cancel, I think. And then Kuron.
No.
It's not awful. Although I don't really want to attack with Ron.
The doctor sure isn't earning his keep. Everything he's got costs either 2 or 5.
Yep, he played Hut's Hospitality and killed
Yep.
3PO.
I would say everything he has costs 2 or 5, and all your units cost 0, 1, 3, and 4.
Yep, yeah. So I gotta think I'm not gonna bother to attack here, and I'm just gonna commit Ron and take balance back. Try to see if I can build a board and keep some things out this game, unlike the first game where everything I put out he just immediately captured until it was too late.
Yeah.
And we played in this matchup. So yeah, I'm gonna commit Ron, take balance and Dow, just go to 3. And Doctor's still there, but Greedo is now free. And I really needed another unit to like be able to use Ron's protect with here, but
Yeah, you don't have any characters right now.
no. So Mitch is drawing up. He's still got the same 6 resources here that he's pretty much had since turn 1, thanks to the deck collector.
Mm-hmm.
And he could capture Ron. He could capture the speeder.
I think if I'm him, if I've got it captured, I take Ron here.
Yeah.
A speeder you can focus down easy enough.
Yeah, I agree. Ron's like could be the potentially bigger pain if he stays out longer.
Mm-hmm. That and you can unfinished business him as well.
Right.
You can't do that if he's captured somewhere.
Yeah, so he's playing Dengar for 2 thanks to Jabba. He's still got 4
Yeah.
resources left open, so he could capture something. But if he's got
Yeah,
another
he
present
doesn't have
planning.
any. He doesn't have anything to feed Dengar over there yet.
Yeah. Yeah, Hut's Hospitality gets rid of units, but it doesn't capture them, so it doesn't, like you said, doesn't fuel Dengar's bonuses. And there's captured.
Well,
So he's using both on his high exaltedness, so I have 1 less resource next turn, actually a couple less. And I assume he's capturing Ron, but guess he's thinking who he wants to capture.
mm-hmm.
He actually chose to capture the speeder.
Huh.
That was a little surprising.
Yeah, I don't know that I would have done that.
And then he put the speeder at his high exaltedness. Maybe he's got another captured. He does still have the resource left on the deck collector, so he could Oh, well, if he attacked and used a prep and planning, then he could potentially play
Mm-hmm.
another captured for one. And now Dengar has three guns too. So he's swinging with Greedo and Dengar. Let's see what he's going after. Looks like Secret of Yavin 4. Makes sense. So he's going to be able to blow that up if I don't block.
Mm-hmm.
And he's putting the deck collector in too for an extra gun. That made me change my thinking, actually. Because that meant he had a guaranteed. He was going to have the three guns anyway from Dengar. So it looks like I might be trying to block here. What the heck am I doing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me neither. This is a little bizarre.
Are they
Maybe
are
I
they
have a
both?
seeds or something, so I'm gonna try to seeds Jabba.
Well, you wouldn't need to put them both in to do that. I don't know why you got them both in there. What?
I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking I'm gonna win Edge. So I had a heat. Okay. All right. So it really doesn't matter what I'm gonna shoot at here because he's probably gonna put it back on Bubo. And I want Edge, which means so I hit Dengar and he took Dengar, and then Greedo is gonna take a damage too. So now I've got two guns with Ron. So I'm going to try to shoot Dengar, and he is going to. Huh, that's interesting. So he's going to shoot with the deck collector, one to Ron. Now he's shooting with Dengar. I'm trying to figure out what he said he was using the icons here. So I'm deflecting one back. I don't know if he was trying to shoot them all at Ron or not.
Yeah, I think he had calculated that,
Yeah,
so that he would have just enough, and he didn't do that.
yeah. So he did a blast in the gun, so Ron's gonna live.
Mm-hmm.
Although, let's have force reduce, it's not going to matter. I think it's nothing with there. So that ended up with 2 damage on Bubo, 2 on Dengar, and 3 on, or I mean, and still got Bubo and Jabba free, but that's it. And he,
Yeah, maybe you should have put the Nedge in there. You'd have gotten one more. You'd have taken out either Bubo or Dengar.
yeah, I guess I didn't put the nudge in. So he's taking balance back, and I got 6 resources. Force Rejuve would be really good right now. But I only have 1 survivors in there. I'm pretty sure it was something I buried and used in one of those edge battles.
Mm.
So that's not going to help me. And there is a Valley of the Jedi, so more resources. So I'm finally getting resources in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly makes it a lot easier if you got resources.
Yeah. You need to find a way to get Jabba locked down to where you can, like, drop in a moldy crow and go to work with that thing.
Yeah, that would be good. So I've still got 6 resources to play with here.
I tell you what you need. You need to take Force and you need to play My Ally.
Yeah, that would be really good. It would get rid of
Half the
Dengar,
guys.
Greedo, and the deck collector.
Yeah.
So I'm playing a Rusan. Oh.
Oh, that's not a good
That's
sign.
never a good sign. I
The
might
almighty Rusan.
maybe I had one of those old Jedi draws here. That's just not good. Yeah, it's never a good sign when you're playing the Rusan. Sure, I could commit him and give myself some edge one, but
Whoopee.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter if you got nothing to attack with.
looks like I have nothing to attack with here. I just put my cards down, probably in a fit of disgust.
You still got 4 resources. You haven't touched Valley of the Jedi. I would assume you would have used that if you had any way to take force.
Wow, I'm just sending the Rusan in. What the heck? I wonder if I'm having to pitch my hand or something. He's blocking with Jabba.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Because then now he can lock you down.
Oh, and he's playing Hutt's Hospitality to kill the Rusan.
Yep, and here comes some tactics.
Yep.
Probably one for Ron and one for the nudge.
And then he pitched something. I don't know what that was.
Just getting crap out of his hand,
Yeah, I
probably.
think that must have been what it was. So he's going to put 2 on the nudge. He's still got Booba there. I'm looking at my discard. Maybe I have unfinished business. That might have been why I kept resources open. There's unfinished business.
Here comes Lukey.
Yeah, that might help a little bit, especially if I had a saber or something.
Too bad Ron doesn't have any uh, health left to him.
Yeah,
Make use of
so
Luke.
he could put Bubo on the way, but I'm just going to kill Bubo.
Yeah.
And I'm playing. I am a Jedi. Huh.
Yeah, well, it gives you the
Yeah,
potential double swing, and it does ping
right, and it kills Luke.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now you can go through and you can take out that fully healthy objective in the middle if you want, or you can take out the other 2.
Yeah, I think. Well, I can't because of Heartless Tactics is the problem.
Oh yeah, he's got. Yeah, there's nothing captured there.
Yeah, so I went after the Heartless Tactics, and I'm trying to do 2, and he let them all go. And then I'm
Mm.
discarding I Am a Jedi, not surprisingly, and swinging after something else, but he's going to be able to block 2 now with his 2 Heartless Tactics.
Well, no, he only has something captured at the bottom, doesn't he? So if
Oh,
you
yeah,
went for
that's
the
right.
other Heartless, you should be able to blow it up.
Yeah, I went after the one that had the captured card for some reason.
That was a mistake.
Well, it might not have. I think I didn't want him to get the captured back, is why I did that. Because if I blow something else up, he immediately gets captured or Hutt's Hospitality back with his high exaltedness. That's
Yeah,
the
but
one I need to get off first. So he only can potentially get 1 card back with it. So
yeah,
I
but
understand why I didn't want to blow anything up there. If I wasn't going to blow up that objective, there was no point in me doing it. But I could have swung and taken that one out, let him get his
hmm
card back and get Luke.
Well, no, Luke's gone anyway. The only thing he would have been able to grab is a Ron with 1 health, which is not. He didn't have anything important that he could get.
No, I meant if I blew up that objective, that's where. Oh no, Luke isn't under there because Luke is what he killed. I don't remember what's under
Yeah.
there now. What did he capture there?
The speeder.
The speeder. Yeah, I could have gotten the speeder back.
Yeah,
That's what it
I
was.
think you're still better off taking out because now he's going to prevent even more damage the next time you go in.
Yeah, I might have been better off just taking out that Heartless Tactics, getting the speeder back, even though I knew he'd get it captured, but at least I
Yeah,
would
you
have.
did because you did 3 damage to the 1 heartless, then you could have taken out the one that's got 2 on it, so you would have
Right,
gotten 6 damage because you would have gotten unopposed twice.
right,
And then he would have still had the 1 heartless, but he would have had 3 damage instead of 4 on Jabba's location. So you effectively just gave back 3 damage on one objective to do 1 to another.
right. So he just got.
And with his ability, and then he still has the ability to prevent an additional damage because of it now.
Yeah, so he just captured Ron.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I would have had to double strike his high exaltedness to blow it up because he could have blocked 2 damage.
Yeah. No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I think you let him get his 1 kill card back, and
Right.
you take out one of Dengar's locations, and you do 3 damage to the other one. You double swing that way. You do
Oh,
three
yeah, I
damage.
guess I could have done that.
Yeah, because then that's going to limit his ability to prevent damage in the future. He's only
Right.
going to prevent 1, and you'll only need 3 to take out his high exaltedness the next time you go in.
Yeah, that
Now
was
you've done 1 more damage, and you still need 3 to take it out.
right.
So you
That was a
haven't
mistake.
gained anything.
Yeah, so he just played the Twi'lek and got something else with it. I didn't see what he grabbed, if it was another captured or that's hospitality or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
Yeah, I know the thing was I didn't want him to get 2 different cards back. That I was thinking I wanted to blow up the his high
yeah.
exaltedness first, and
Yeah.
then
No, I understand wanting to do that, but I think you're much better off doing 3 to 1 and blowing up the other one and limiting his ability to prevent damage.
yeah,
Because that's going to come into play in the future.
yep, like it is now. And then he just blew up Secret Yavin 4, so the dial went up to like 6 or something, I think now.
Hmm.
Greedo is going after Hero's Trial, and he's going to get, I guess, 3 damage on that. Or did we forget to put the damage out there? Yeah, there we go. 2 damage, sorry. Greedo's only got, he's got White Blast.
Yeah, he
And
only has
then,
1 blast.
yeah, and then he's got the Headhunter. Oh, actually, he didn't send the Headhunter. Sent the Twi'lek to do a damage to Hero's beginning. I guess he left the Headhunter for the shield, probably.
Yeah, now you need 4 damage to do that 1 last damage to Jabba's location.
Yeah. Well, I need 3. Because you can only use Heartless Tactics twice.
Yeah, but he can put a shield on it with a head.
Oh, yeah, with that. And I drew another Hero's beginning. And I guess I'm going to draw up here. Put cards under there, I assume. Yep. So I got edge cards. Yeah, so I am in trouble again against his Scum deck that can be pretty aggressive if he wants to be.
Mm-hmm.
It's got all kinds of control pieces with the captureds and the Hutt's hospitality, but it's also got a lot of blast if you get free shots.
Mm-hmm.
At least I have resources.
Yeah. You can always draw something.
And I am
You haven't seen Obi either, or the Wolfman, any of those guys.
No, I sure haven't.
You could use that for the double tactics more than anything else right now.
Right.
What did he retrieve when he blew up that objective?
Hutt's
you see?
hospitality, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Which I know I was probably thinking about in making my decision here, that I knew he had it and he could play it for free. So there's
Yeah.
a speeder bike. That's not awful. If I can follow it up with something else at least. Like a Luke. Unfinished business into Luke. Something like that.
Yeah. You already did that once.
Yeah.
You still have tons of resources.
Now he could blank the speeder bike with the doctor in like Greedo or something like that. So take away my edge bonus.
Mm-hmm.
I got Luke again. Not
Yeah, you had
awful.
no trouble finding him.
Yeah. Trying to figure out how I'm paying for him, obviously. Use them both on I use both on Valley. Makes me think maybe I have a way to do some saber shenanigans here.
Does he still have Bubo out there? Is that the card with the glare on it, or did you kill
Uh,
him?
I killed Bubo when I put the
Okay.
whatever I put on Luke before I am a Jedi when I unfinished
Yeah, that's
business
what I
him.
thought.
Yeah,
So now, yeah, if you've got an enhancement, now you can take out Dengar would be the key thing.
right,
Because he's only got 1 health. Get him while you can.
right.
As much as you want to kill Jabba, I think you got to get Dengar while you can.
Yeah, definitely. Because if he puts Jabba in the way and I win Edge, I might be able to just kill Jabba outright as it is. If I get the saber on Luke. And my ally would be really good right now, like you said, except now I don't have the resources to play it the way I just played that out.
Mm-hmm.
So either I don't have it or I mismanage my resources because well, actually maybe I shouldn't say that. I would have to win Edge to be able to, have been able to get Luke committed and take balance back to play that card. So maybe it wasn't as weird of a play as I think. So I guess we're going to conflict, and I'm going to send the speeder bike in after something.
No, I see no reason not to block with Jabba, since he's in no danger of him taking damage.
Yeah. Yeah, I almost think I don't know what I'm attacking here, but yeah, like you said, put Jabba in there. Maybe use the headhunter too to get the shield on him so he couldn't get seeds either.
Yeah.
I think he wanted to see my discard. That's probably exactly what he's thinking. Did you play a seeds? I think I played a seeds and I played the protection
Mm-hmm.
and the heat, supporting fire. I mean, I've pitched quite a few fake cards in there. It looks like
Yeah.
so. And I do still have a stack of edge cards, so I've got 4 cards in hand and 3 under heroes beginning here. So it looks like he's blocking with the doctor. I assume he blanked speeder bike, so I don't have edge 1. Or maybe he didn't. So he put a card in first, and maybe he didn't use it.
I don't know why you would have blocked with the doctor.
Mm.
Because if you win Edge, I assume you're just gonna ignore the doctor and tactics the other 2 guys.
Right. I've put 4 cards in. He's put 3 in. I got a Wolfman. Looks like I had about 8 there. I can't tell how many he
See
had.
Luke's saber there too.
Do you have Princess Scheme?
I cannot tell.
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah.
So he's going to steal something and win edge. Oh, I think I still won it. I think I won 7-6 even though he stole a card because all my cards were 2.
Yeah.
Because he hadn't blanked the speeder bike.
Yeah, he was the reason he didn't blank is he was expecting to win the scheme and wanted the bike to auto kill itself.
Right, right.
So that's one of the rare occasions where scheme doesn't work.
Yep. And
Uh,
blanking wouldn't have helped either because then it wouldn't have died, like you said.
yeah,
So I'm going to focus Jabba and
the headhunter, I would
probably the
hope.
headhunter, I would have think. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. I put one on Greedo. Why did I do that?
Why would you leave the headhunter available to block with? Because
I
now
have
he can put a shield.
I have
You would have had
no
an empty
earthly
board
idea.
for Luke.
I have no earthly idea why I did that. I mean, I'm gonna kill Dengar in a second. I am committing Luke. Interesting. Taking one off the Valley of the Jedi and getting a Wolfman back. And then I'm probably gonna ping Dengar now. Yeah. Get rid of Dengar.
The only reason to do it the way you did is to get the Wolfman back this turn.
Right. And I think that's why, because I knew he had captured, so maybe that's why I did it, because I figured I needed to have somebody to try to block him. I locked Greedo down, so I took away some of his blast. I killed Dengar. So the only thing he has out with blast right now is the Headhunter, and that's probably why I did that. Now I was trying to figure out, is there a way I can keep him from blowing two more up since the dial's already at 7? And it's because I'm assuming he's capturing Luke again. Yeah, so he's going to capture Luke. And put him at the other Heartless Tactics. At least I still have the Wolfman to potentially block. He's still got 5 resources open with the deck collector. This game hasn't been quite the blowout as the first game that we played with this matchup.
It's already lasted twice as long.
Yeah. And I really could have taken out some objectives. I've kind of tried to dance around it a little bit. So, he's paying 1 to play for the Headhunter.
Yeah, I still think that's going to come back to bite you. Because you're going to need so much damage on the table. Oh, now he's going to Underground Entertainment.
Yeah.
I don't see how you break through that damage wall.
No, I don't either. I basically need like a crow, like you said. And then there's Ponda Baba.
Yeah, you need an empty board, and then you need the crow.
Right. So he's playing Ponda Baba. And he's one. What's he need? He's 1 blast short of just winning right now. So if he's got a hidden target in his deck, which I don't think he does, but he could win.
Well, you still have the Wolfman to block with, don't you?
Yeah, except he can bump it out.
Yeah, but he can only do that once. So, yeah,
Right.
if he does that and does the tactics, yeah, 1, 2, huh. What's the dial at, 7?
Dial's at 7, and he's already blown up 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put that Wolfman out there because I figured he'd capture Luke and I would have a blocker, and then 1 card in his deck that could prevent me from blocking besides another captured, he pulled. The Underground Entertainment. Because I could have just potentially put him in the way, although he could just attack with Jabba and lock everything down if he wanted to.
Yeah. And that's why, again, I don't know that I would have done it the way you did.
Yeah, well, in retrospect, looking back, I definitely should have done that differently. I should have just, like you said, taken out the first Heartless Tactics that didn't have anything on it, let him get an event back, but then put more damage on the other one, and it would have basically been 1 away from dying.
And see, then in this case, you would have been able to take out Jabba's location with Luke instead of, because he wouldn't have been able to prevent that much damage.
Right.
And who knows what else would have happened, depending, because we don't know what his other objective that he would have had since then.
All right, so he's attacking Heroes Tron. I gotta let that go because he just bumped me out, and if he doesn't, he'll just kill the Wolfman anyway. So...
Mm-hmm.
So Dial goes to 9. He's going to get something back. I'm guessing he's getting captured back.
Yeah, well, then he just gets rid of the Wolfman that way, so it doesn't really make a difference.
Oh, actually, he might have forgotten to get something back. Now that I'm looking at that, I don't know if he grabbed something.
He might already have everything in his hand.
That's true. There's got to be something he could have gotten back.
Did he just pass there?
And I just looked up Watchers in the Wasteland. Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Really, about the only thing that could even potentially try to save me right now would be to take balance back and play my ally as the Force.
Mm-hmm.
Wipe his board, he'd only have Jabba and the Twi'lek left. So he'd have
Yeah,
no
you,
blast
you
out
need
there.
Yoda and my ally.
Yeah, that would be good. Of course, I've made so many mistakes in this game, like with some of the ways I've attacked and things. I might draw them and not actually do it.
Yeah.
There's another speeder bike. Yeah, I couldn't take balance back right now unless I send a speeder bike in and lock his stuff down.
Well, if you do it, you probably send everybody, or all three of those guys. You have edge 3.
Yeah,
You should be able to lock stuff down with that.
or at least send the two speeder bikes have edge 2 and lock some stuff down. I'm looking at his stuff. Probably looking for scheme or something. Yeah, there's a scheme. What's a dial at 9? Because he blew up 2, or is it 8? It was at 9, I think. Yeah, because he's blown up 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a Guardian of Peace. Why would I do that?
Because you have nothing else.
Yeah, that's just not a good sign.
You only have 4 resources now.
Yeah. I mean, the good thing is if you win the force struggle, you can take one off the Valley of the Jedi. But, yeah, I think there's no reason he's using Hutt's hospitality. He's just going to kill the Guardian. Yeah, I really need my allies to force here. It's like my only hope. And even then, I'm not sure it's going to matter. It would just at least potentially buy me another turn. So I'm sending a speeder bike in.
Just 1?
Just one, it looks like. I'm going after the Heartless Tactics with 2 damage. See what he blocks with here. Oh yeah, I guess there's no point in me. I mean, I could send in the Wolfman, but he could use Underground Entertainment, so he could keep me from getting the edge 3.
Yeah, but he gets it off the table.
Yeah, so he only have. I guess he has 2 cards left, so I've got
Because
3.
if he doesn't do it, then he can do it next turn instead.
Right.
You really should use it.
So I'm blocking with the Headhunter. He's actually putting the shield on the Headhunter. That's a little surprising. I guess that way he can kill that thing even if he loses edge.
Yeah.
And I guess he didn't blank anything, I don't think. He's put both his cards in. I think I had a twist. Supporting fire. He's got 4 showing, and I can't win that. I must have had a crappy hand here. Focus speeder bike and the nudge. Or the Wolfman. So now I got the mighty nudge. That's it. Well, that was not good.
And now the dial's going to go to 11.
Yeah. Well, at this point, I'm not sure it really matters what 10 or 11. It's the same either way. He just needs 1. I did take balance back, and the dial went to 10.
At the very least, it means you also can't win if you can't attack and blow up 3 objectives.
Yeah, I mean, that's got to be game. I obviously didn't have my ally, or I would have played it. So I got the nudge to defend with, and that's it. The problem is the nudge can't even defend because of Underground Entertainment, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
So, yeah, so I'm not sure what he's looking at. I think I already figured at this point the game was over.
Yeah, he's pretty much got it on the table.
Yeah, and then he played Zizor. Yeah, I think I'll be scooping here and saying good game in a second.
Yeah, because all he needs is to send Zizor, Greedo, the Headhunter, whatever.
Right.
Um, and that should do it.
Yeah, he's got plenty of stuff. Oh, he actually isn't even keeping the headhunter, it doesn't look like. Huh.
Well, I think he's a blast. Oh no, because you've got 1 damage on that hero's beginning, so it
Right,
doesn't matter.
right. Yeah. Yeah, I think he just send. Well, you got to send
Well,
everybody in now because Panda Baba has to be the first one to attack.
I forgot about Ponababo. That doesn't. Then it doesn't even matter. You got a ton of blast.
Yeah. I didn't scoop yet. I don't know why the heck I'm not scooping yet.
Maybe yeah. Maybe you guys are just talking about it.
The only thing I could think of that I could potentially have would be unfinished business, but I don't think it would matter.
He's just gonna send the world in
Yeah.
at
Oh, I
you.
had a Yoda Seek Yoda, but I realized there was no way I could use it because he just bumped Yoda out. So.
Yeah.
Yep. So
That's why I was saying you needed to just sacrifice whatever to get that underground entertainment off the table.
yeah. Probably. I'm not sure it really would have mattered. Once he started capturing and destroying things again, that just it felt like an
Yep.
uphill battle the whole game. I might have been able to get an objective if I had attacked differently. Well, I know I could have. I'm sure I did that because I didn't want him to get 2 cards back with his Eye Exaltedness, but I'm not sure it ultimately would have mattered. So I think the game really kind of turned when he played that he doesn't like you and killed my Luke when I wasn't expecting it. He was not in
Well,
a
I was turn
engagement.
2.
Yeah, but I mean, I was, I was thinking Luke was going to be safe. It wasn't a big deal that he was took the damage from Malakili and stuff, and it really came back to bite me there because he didn't
Mm-hmm.
have the same kind of start this game, and Luke could have started doing shenanigans the next turn if he'd still been on the board. So,
Yeah.
but well played by Mitch. So he won the third and deciding game in our semifinal match. So Mitch moved on to the finals against Lennox Johnson, and luckily from we know that he was going to record those games and send them to us, so we'll get those up on Yoda's Hut soon too, as soon as we get a chance to do the commentary for those. So you got any final thoughts about this game that we just saw there?
No, I mean it's. I kind of pointed out the things as we went. I think the big mistake, like I said earlier, was you letting him keep those 2 heartless tactics around, just to getting only the 1 damage on Jabba's location there.
Right.
I think if you'd have taken out the one, and then he would have had 1 less damage prevention, you would have been able to kill that a second objective a little later on, like when you got your Luke out with the unfinished business. And who knows how what else would have happened besides there? But then that would have made it closer. One more thing flipping your way, and you might have pulled it out.
Yeah, or
So,
if I had been able to pull that my ally and be able to play it and kind of wipe his board, that would help too. But
mm,
wasn't to be there. But again, well played by Mitch. At least I made the third game a lot more competitive between my Jedi deck and his Scum deck, and certainly made him some mistakes. And I'm sure he'd say he made some too. I'm pretty sure he forgot to get something back at least once with his High Exaltedness that might have made things change a little bit too. So I want to thanks Mitch again for the games. Congrats to him on moving on to the finals. Thanks to Master Jedi Adam for organizing the New Year's online tournament. And thanks to you as always, Derek, for doing commentary. So we'll wrap this one up, and then we'll be back, with coverage from the finals match between Mitch and Lennox as soon as we get the chance. So again, thanks as always for commentary, Derek. Appreciate it.
yep, anytime.